Good day, everybody. I hope that you are well, and also hope that you are having a good day so far. Today, we'll be doing our one English lesson on plural nouns. And before we start, we're going to log on to plusstudents.ca. Once you've logged on to aplusstudents.ca, with our username as well as our password, and then we're going to select the subject of language arts, grade 1, and then we're going to scroll down up until we get to the chapter of plural nouns. All right, so the chapter is plural nouns. The subject is English language arts. Grade 1. And the lessons that we're going to be focusing on today under the chapter of plural nouns is regular plurals, you need to select the word that matches the picture, and to form regular plurals with S and ES. All right, so when it comes to plural nouns, right? In our previous lesson, we did nouns, and we said a noun, it names a person, an animal, a place, or thing, right? So today we're going to be doing plural nouns, right? And when it comes to plural nouns, and then it's basically to do with more than, let's say, more than one person, place, animal, or thing. And when we talk about plural nouns, right, and referring to, more than one person, more than one place, animal, thing, or person, if we were to identify that, then with plural nouns, we can either add s or we can add es to most of our nouns to show that there is more than one person, to show that there's more than one place, more than one animal, or more than one thing. All right. So if we were to identify, let's say more than one person, right? Let's start with the person. All right. So if we were to identify, let's say, person, right? If we were to identify more than one person, and then we can say, for example, um, let's say girl. If there's one girl, right? If there's one girl, then when it comes to the plural form, then when it comes to the plural noun, and we talk about more, I'm going to put here more than, right? If we talk about a plural noun, then it means more than, and then we can say one girl, but we can maybe say two girls, and we add it in is, right? Because now that is plural noun. It shows more than one girl or more than one. If we, or yeah, we can say one boy, or we can say, for example, three boys, and we add it in is, right? So that is how we identify a noun, right? But we are not starting with a person. We're starting with a person, and then we can say if we either have one girl or one boy, which is singular, then the plural is going to be girls or it's going to be boys. So we basically added an is to show that there is more than one person. If we were to identify a place, right? And we were to identify, let's say, we are going to the park, right? So this is one park. So now that we can say that the one park is closed, right? The one park is closed. And now we walk into the other park, and now we can say all parks. So parks are closed. All right. So which means that we basically added an S, as you can see, and the S that is added to that place or to the noun specifically, it indicates that there is more than one place or more than one of that thing that we're talking about, right? We were to identify animals, right? An animal. And let's maybe say a dog, or we can maybe say cat. So if there's one dog, then we can say there are lots of dogs and we add it in is, or lots of cats and we add it in is, right? Because now it shows the plural form of the animals, right? It shows that there's more than one animal. And then lastly, let's go on to anything like a thing, right? If we were to identify a thing, then we can maybe identify books, right? One book, right? I have one book at home, but when I went to the library, I saw lots of books, right? So we just added an is. To the mall and I saw one box standing outside, but in the shop there was lots of boxes. And see how we add is to that specific word. And that shows more than one thing, right? So when it comes to plural nouns, it's when you add either is or is to most of the nouns to show that there is more than one person, to show that there's more than one place, more than one animal, or more than one thing. And if we want to show that there's more than one place, person, animal, or thing, like we said, either add s to our noun or we add es, like shown in boxes. Right? And that indicates that there is more than one person, place, animal, or thing. So, for example, girl, more than one girls. One boy, two or more boys. One pork, lots of porks. One dog, a lot of dogs. One cat, a lot of cats. Right? So we basically show that there's more than one of those things, right? So we either add s or we add es. All right. So before we go on, before we continue, does everybody understand plural nouns? Before we continue, does anybody understand plural nouns? Who does not understand plural nouns? All right, so we all understand plural nouns, right? Can we continue? Me. Do me I understand or me don't understand? Guys, all right, so I'm to explain again what plural nouns are, right? No problem. Okay, so a noun. In our previous lesson, we did nouns, right? And we said a noun, it names a person, it names a place, it names an animal or a thing. Let me just remove all of this stuff here, right? That's a noun. A noun can be, for example, where we say it can either be a boy, we can say a noun is a girl, we can say a noun is, for example, when I'm going to school, school is a noun, right? It names a place. If we mention an animal, we can say dog is a noun or lion is a noun. And things can be a noun like doll or book, right? These are nouns that I have written down, right? So these are nouns. But now when it comes to plural nouns, plural means there is more than one of these things, right? It means there's two or more of these things. That is why we have singular and plural, right? So in this case, we are not doing plural nouns. Plural nouns is our chapter. And if we refer to plural nouns, and then plural nouns refer to, say, for example, all of these things that we have mentioned, right? Plural nouns is two or more of all of these things that we have mentioned. For example, if we're talking about one boy, right? But now we want to make mention of more than one boy, then we say that they are boys, right? So which means that we basically added an S to the word boy in order to show that there is more than one boy, and we call that plural noun, right? If we want to show that there's more than one girl, right? like a plural noun, more than one girl, then we can add an S and it will be girls, right? And we added an S for girls. And that shows that there is more than one girl, right? We added an S, and then it also means that it is called a plural noun. So girls are plural nouns. For example, if there's only one school, that is referring to one school only. But if we want to refer to more than one school, then we will say it is schools. Right? And as you can see, we added an S to that word school in order to show that there's more than one school, which means that we are now showing the plural noun of the word school. For example, dog. If we have one dog, right? This is one dog that we're making mention of. But if we want the plural form of the word dog, then we're going to say it is dogs because now we're referring to more than one dog. So there's dogs. If we look at these three, can we do these three on our own, right? If there's one lion, right? If we're talking about one lion, right? This is one lion. But if we were to find the plural noun of the word lion to show that there's more than one lion, what would the word be? If I'm referring to more than one lion, then how would that word be? Remember, the word needs to end. So it's, for example, one lion, two. So one lion, but two what? So if there's one lion and we want to make mention of two of those, then how are we going to write two of that specific animal? How are we going to write that word? If we want to show the plural noun of the word lion, right, by referring to more than one lion, how are we going to write the word? So if it's one lion, then we can say it is two what? How are we going to write the word lion but in a plural form if we want to refer to two of those? Yes, lovely. So if we want to refer to it being more than one lion, right, then we can say it is lions. Beautiful. So lions is correct because now we added the S to show that there's more than one lion. Beautiful, right? So lions is correct. So now we have one doll, right? But if we're saying that Anna is playing with more than one, then how are we going to write more than one doll? One doll, three. How are we going to write one doll but three to show that there's more than one doll? How are we going to write that? It's like we said one lion, two lions, one doll, lots of what? We need to show the plural form of the word doll to show that there's more than one doll. Not the number, the word, to show that there's more than one doll. Right? And if we want to show that there's more than one doll, we're going to say dolls, right? With an S. And the same with book, right? I read one book a month. For the past 3 months, I have read 3 books, right? And there we add an is to that specific word, right? Do we understand now plural nouns? Or we still don't understand plurals? Do we understand now? All right, so let us go to aplusstudents.ca. So we're going to regular plurals where we're going to select the word that matches the picture, all right? All right, we count. Can we count the trees over here, right? All right. So here we have one, we have two, three, four, five, six. Six, what do we have? Can you write down 6? What do we have? What do you see in front of you? 6 what? What do you see in front of you? All right. And if we look at, yes, so if we look at the amount, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we can say we have 6 trees, right? And we added an S to show that there's more than one tree, right? And we call the plural noun because it refers to more than one tree, right? So trees. So well done. Trees is great, right? All right. And before we continue, right, we said that a noun, it names a person, an animal, a place, or a thing, right? You can add either s or es to most nouns to show that there is more than one person, animal, place, or thing. And if we look at examples, right, if we refer to one apple, right, there's a word apple. But now we count one, two, right? And then we show tools. And as you can see, we added an S. So if there's more than one, like these are 2 apples, 3 buses, right? And then we say that is a plural noun. That is a plural noun, right? It refers to more than one of those things, more than one person, more than one place, more than one animal, or more than one thing, right? The same year, if we were to, let's say, here our wording is going to change. Okay, we're not going to do that. That's not going to be in the test, right? Okay, look at this, right? Here we have, look at this picture over here. If you look at this picture, which word or what word can we, example, say is over here? What is this picture? Or what do you see in front of you on a what? If I go for picnic and then I put all of my goodies in this picnic, So what is this thing that we carry when I, for example, go for a picnic? All right, pocket is correct, but also this is a basket, right? So this is a basket. So if we say basket, then it is basket because we have one basket only, right? One basket. So this is not a plural noun. Why is it not a plural noun? Because plural refers to more than one person, animal, place, or thing, right? So this is one basket. All right, here we have, let me see, one, two. What animal do we see here? What animal do we see here? We have two, two, What do we see? What animals do we see in front of us? There are two of these animals in on the screen. Name the animal. All right, so we can say there are two turtles, right? And we added an s to that word to show that there's more than one turtle, right? More than one turtle. Yes, well done. Two turtles, right? So turtles with an S to show that there's more than one is correct. So two turtles. So well done. All right, so now we're going to our test, right? Where we are going to match the picture with the correct word. We need to say which word matches the picture. Here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Do we say 6 car or 6 cars? Option 1 or option 2? 6 car or 6 cars? What do you see in front of you? Do we say 6 car or cars? All right. So if we were to select a correct answer, since there are six, then we can say it's six cars. Right? So well done. Well done. Cars is correct. Right? Because it shows plural. It's a plural noun. We see one, two, and three. Is it three bag or three bags? Three bag or three bags? So three bag or three bags? All right. And if we were to if we were to select the pictures with the correct word, then we can say there's one, two, three bags. Right? Bags. And bags is so well done. Bags is correct. Which word matches the picture? Here we have one. Is it one toys or one toy? Toys or one toy? Is this one toys or one toy? All right, we were to select the correct word to match the picture. We can say it's one toy, right? And toy is correct. Well done. Well done. Now we need to form regular plurals with S and AS, right? So we're going to form regular plurals with S and ES. And we formed a few words earlier on. We were forming words from one girl, more than one girls, one boy, more than one boys, right? That is actually us also forming words, right? But now, if we look at this, right, hand plus is, if we were to join the word is, hand plus is equals to what, right? So I'm going to make this example. Right? So I'm going to make this example. So if we say hand plus is, then it's going to be hands, because we basically just add that is to that specific word, right? So hand plus is hands. Let's go to the next one. Back plus is. What is back plus is? Back plus that is. What is that word? What does it form? What will that word form? Back plus is. what will that word form? Back plus is. All right, so back plus is, right? We can say it is backs, right? Because we just added the is to that word back, right? And that is how we form the plural word. Now let's go to our test where we are going to form the plural words. Doll plus is. Doll plus is to show there's more than one doll. Doll plus is it the first option, which is doll? Is it dolls, dollies, or dollars? Dollars. So doll plus is. Doll plus is what? It will form what word? Will it form doll, dolls, dollies, or dollars? All right, so well done, well done. If we were to fill in that word, right, to show the plural of the word doll plus is, then dolls. Yes, well done, guys. Dolls with an S is correct. Hen, right, a hen, an animal. We want to show that there's more than one hen, right? Hen plus S. Hen plus S. Is it hen, hennes, hens, or hennies? Hen plus S. We're adding the S to the word hen to show that there's more than one hen. All right. And if we show that there's more than one hen, right, then we can say it is hens. Well done. Hens is correct. Well done. Hand. I have one hand, right? But if I add the s, then it shows that I have more. So one hand, hand plus s shows more than one. Is it hands, hand, handies, or hands? So hands. All right. And if we were to select the correct one, then we would say, yes, it is hands. Right? So well done, guys. Hands is correct. Name, right? I have one name. but my friend has more than one name, right? So if we refer to something that is more than one name, then we can say she has name. So do we say names? Do we say namies? Name or namies? All right, so one name, more than one names. Right, so well done. Names is correct because it's more than one name. So names, well done. Well done. One dog, right? But dogs chased me. One dog, do we say doggies for plural? Dogs, doggies, or dog? So dogs. All right, yes. And if we refer to it being more than one, then we can say dogs with an S, right? Dogs with an S. So well done, guys. Well done. Dogs is correct. Let's do one last one. Nest, right? In the tree, there are lots of nests. Is it nestles, nests, nesties, or nest? So nest. All right. And if we were to identify the nest being more than one, then we can say nests as in the comment section. So well done. Nests is correct. All right. So we say that a noun, it names an animal, a person, a place, or a thing, right? But now if we have plural nouns, then plural nouns refers to it being more than one, either person, animal, place, and we add either an S or ES to show that there is more than one person, more than one place, more than one animal, or more than one thing. All right, so this is now the end of our lessons, grade one. Thank you very much for joining the class, and I really hope that you are going to have a good evening further. Goodbye.